it.
This is the All Things Go podcast. I'm E.
I'm DJ Ashmo.
I'm Whitley.
You be forgetting your name all the time, don't you, huh? You don't know who the third person on here. Well, we got a special guest here today. Introduce yourself, brother.
Hey, my name is Ashley Huff Jr. You can also call me Ash. I'm the owner of LOVEMOREBMORE.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. How you get started with Love More, Be More?
It's crazy you say that because I actually started like right down the block. It started with a sign during the uprising and after the death of Freddie Gray.
Yeah.
I had family members and friends, going out to protest. Some people went out to loot. I was like, man, I was torn. I feel like my form of protest and revolting and my sign of revolution was like love and really just sharing that with my city. So I literally went to the street with a cardboard sign and wrote my logo for the first time and literally went out in the street down the block, stood in the corner, got different mixed reviews. Some people was like, yeah, man, we love this. We love this for the city. And then some people was like, man, what you talking about? We can't love right now. This is we ready to throw hands. And I'm like,
ready to go.
I get it.
So when you went out with the sign, was this before or after you was looting?
I had to get some blanks.
Already.
Nah, it was really tough because I was working like an overnight job, so I really got to see the city on all sides. I got to see it on like lockdown, so it was just really wild for me. And then our city got onto like the global map in a way, and I feel like just to be still standing from that moment of time is just so powerful because that was like the spotlight for Baltimore. Whether it was like some people saw it as negative, but it was so much beauty and like seeds planted on that day and from that moment on.
Yeah, I want to shout Devin Allen because he was real big and like putting us on a map with the photography.
Okay. So with love, like, how do you feel that you could incorporate love with all that catastrophe and all the trauma and all that going on? Like, how could you incorporate love though, like, and give love to people?
Just coming from Baltimore, we're very fashion based, and I created like positive clothing brands in the past. Okay. So I've always like had the mission of like really wearing what you want to represent. Wearing like, if you wear a positive message, you're gonna make people around you feel positive. You're gonna start feeling positive yourself.
Yeah, they try to read what you're saying.
Yeah. So I really feel like that. If you show up in that way, it'll kind of just change things like subliminally. Nobody may not even see the change, but it will happen gradually. Yeah.
That's how I feel about compliments. I feel like people don't give them that much, and I wanted to kind of spread that along because everybody from COVID, like everybody's like, don't look at me when I'm walking, like 5 feet. So I think a compliment, man, that could change somebody's day. That could make somebody like not feel like they want to kill themselves or just, like go do something crazy. So I love the message for sure.
I actually create clothes in like mind of like getting good compliments on the street. Okay. Like making an over East and over West shirt just to get that friendly route where getting sparked off in the street. Like, I'm over West, but I'm over East, but y'all still know y'all from the same city.
Yeah, exactly.
Showing the same love. Exactly. And I really just like, even like using reflective material in my clothing, I really just like want people to stand out in certain ways so they do get love that day.
Okay, I love that.
So, like, is your whole outfit with your brand?
No, actually, just the shirt. Okay. Yeah, just the shirt today and the socks. You can't see those. Okay. But I'm repping my bird's eye view is when Baltimore is on top shirt, representing the Baltimore Ravens out here.
Yeah, all right. The Ravens.
You feel me?
And it's game today. And we also was going to get some snow today. That's why I threw the snowsuit on. I was
I'm feeling it.
It's all rain.
Hopefully it snow.
Now, being in the what you call the clothing industry, or like, how is it in there? Because it seems like it's a lot of activity that you may or may not be into. I don't know your background or what's going on in your life, but there are a lot of keys in that industry. So how do you fit in? Like, is it conflict? Do they try to push the straight male out because it's like they running it, like, or you just gotta get in where you fit in?
I would say right off the rip, I actually started as a fashion student and I saw the industry what it was. I was the only straight male in my class, and then it was
Y'all
also
thought I was cat.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
I was one of 2 only males in my class, and the other male was the older gay male. He ended up being a homie, like my uncle for years. Like he helped me like redesign my cap and gown when I graduated. So like I would say, it is a space for straight black men in the fashion industry, especially in Baltimore. Like if you really think about Baltimore streetwear, all of streetwear are like male forward brands from like Cashland
I want
to
one myself.
you know like
off tour.
yeah. So I feel like Baltimore, it is a different platform for black men designers, but I feel like with that being so like male forward, I feel like I try to be a good balance of like bringing feminine energy into that space where I like, you know, kind of cater towards my my women customers at times, because I feel like it's such a saturated industry, especially in the city. So I feel like it's all about creating balance and also just being authentic to yourself. Like whether you're, no matter what sexuality you are, you coming out and being you strong, because Baltimore, we real and we gonna read you.
But
Yeah.
so have they ever tried you though? Like,
Nah.
okay.
To say, I'm sure that happens. Well, I've heard stories where that happens, so that's good that you didn't have to experience that.
Or you don't want to talk about it.
Nah, no baby oil situation.
No Diddy.
No Diddy for real. Okay, so I have a question too about like the people you work with, because I know I actually helped. I was with one of his models before, y'all. He did something at Empanada Lady. It was dope. It was fun.
Yeah, we went.
Yeah, how'd y'all like that?
It was cool.
Nice.
I thought it was gonna be a little longer, like the fashion show. It's a little
Okay,
short. I thought it was gonna be a little longer. Other than that, yeah, I liked it.
Yeah, I like shout out to Empanada Lady too. That's a nice
Definitely.
space.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that space. But so working with people, how do you choose, or like do you have certain visions for when you like showing your clothes off and stuff, or how do you pick who you want to wear your clothes? Or it doesn't matter, is it just like your people's or
Yeah, for this show that specifically that you were in, Love Looks Good on You, I really wanted to use people like who were really just authentic to themselves, kind of brought their own like style and fashion.
Yeah.
So like I really just wanted to highlight that and compliment that as much as possible. It was really about love and the clothing, like complimenting the models rather than, you know, it all being about the fashion itself. It's about that balance and creating that chemistry
Yeah,
between
and
the clothes
love.
and the people.
Because you love yourself, you show up as yourself.
Yeah.
And it's just, authentic. Okay.
And I like how you had like a variety of different people, you know,
Yeah.
mix of different races, you know, and it did seem very positive. So it was really dope.
I appreciate that. Thank
And I
you.
see you be down what is that? The farmer's market.
Yes.
In Baltimore. So
Yeah.
how's that been working out for you?
Oh, that's dope. It's done for the year. They're starting back up next year. Hopefully I'll be a part of that this
How
year.
you get that connection?
Just applied on the website.
Oh, you apply.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know you could apply. Okay,
Yeah,
that's dope.
applications go live like every year.
Oh.
I think end of the year.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I'm
Really,
just
that's be packed down there. Like,
yeah, it's like a cult following, I would say. Like,
it's
I feel like a lot of my
serious.
following really grew from down there. So it's
that's
really
a
dope.
great opportunity. That's dope.
So besides the clothing line, what else is it that you do?
So I'm also just an all around artist.
Okay, I was gonna ask that.
Visual artist. So I
Okay.
paint.
Okay.
I do collage work, which also kind of shows itself in the clothing. I also do music. So I would say I'm like a rapper, like a few harmonies and things like that.
Okay.
Can you tell us more about that? Because when you actually performed at the fashion show, right?
Yes.
So listening to your lyrics and listening to the type of rapper that you are, can you tell people more about the kind of rapper that you are? Because I feel like you're a different style than the average.
I would definitely agree. Like I say, like when people think about Baltimore, they hear a certain type of sound when they think about a Baltimore rapper.
Yeah, somebody gotta die.
Yeah.
Or pills are getting popped and weed is getting smoked. You feel me?
Guns are
But I feel like,
shot.
you know, I've seen all those aspects of life, I would say, but also it's all about what you really want to represent and stand for at the end of the day. So I felt like that's always been my case with music. I really wanted to put out what I felt like was my true self. And for that, I feel like I really started to find my sound maybe like 2 or 3 years ago. After just like trying different things in the city, and also when I was in college out of the city, but then coming back into the city and really immersing myself in the music scene, like spending long nights at the Crown, or just whether it was like a warehouse party, and really just like, studying up on those artists there and collaborating with different people for different venues throughout the city. It all accumulated to just, really just wanting to stand up and tell my truth in that way.
So what makes you, so the people can know, what makes you different than the average Baltimore rapper? Like he said, pill poppers, they cussing, and what makes you different?
So I do cuss.
Okay.
You do? So that's what I wanted to know, because it seemed like when I was listening that you did not cuss. So I wanted to ask you, do you cuss?
Yeah, I want to hear the rest of the checkoff list. I do cuss. I do pop pills. I do drink liquor. I do smoke weed. No, go ahead.
So yeah, I don't pop pills.
No more,
did.
Because you went to college, and them E's was. I don't know.
College was a crazy experience, so I'm gonna just leave it at.
Okay.
I've lived many lives,
and with all the collages, and that says shrooms, but we ain't gotta talk about it. We don't want to talk about it, but hey.
look, shrooms. I would say shrooms is a medicine. I do stand for that.
I be knowing.
Okay.
Have you tried a shroom before?
Of course. You're new here. It's a shroom on the table.
I was
Hey, yo, and I really
looking at it like,
oh, it's really a shroom on the table, guys.
I didn't mean cut you off. Proceed. My bad.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, you saying you don't pop pills, but she was saying what makes you different.
Oh, as far as different from other Baltimore rappers, I don't know. I was just raised different. I don't know. I stand for different stuff, but also we all the same. Like I don't knock nobody's style or sound. But also being somebody who do represent love, I am a big hater at her. I can't lie. So I do hate on a lot of stuff. But at the end of the day, I do hate on a lot of stuff. Like for Baltimore rappers, if I don't like a certain person, I'll be like, dang, I don't like this. But then I'll come around full circle and be like, why is it necessary? What is their standpoint? That's the love in it. Like you can recognizing that you're a big lover, you gotta recognize that it's a lot of hate.
Yin yang.
So, who's one of your favorite Baltimore rappers? Dead or alive?
Oh. I know.
I was wanting to inspire you too. But
I would say Baltimore musicians inspire me more than the rappers. Like I grew up on Drew Hill. Like I ain't gonna lie, I wanted to be Cisco when I was younger.
Hey.
Like, I would try to go into another room and really like try to mimic how he was sounding on the song.
Man, what?
It's crazy to grow up and see that he was doing that with Jodeci. Like it was like, what? You was trying to be somebody else?
Did you try to dance into? Or?
No,
come on now.
Yeah. I would say I was more of a club dancer and stuff.
Oh, okay,
so you had moves.
I used to be in the docks.
Okay.
Yeah, he did say he lived many lives.
So we turn on some club music right now. You be able to rock off?
No, it's different. I'm over 30 now.
Oh, the knees. Okay.
Like, yo, club music also like evolved to like another level. Like it was like chill for us. Like everybody could more so interact in the club. Like you could bring your grandmother to the club and then she would be in the middle of the circle of the docks. But then it like evolved to a point where like the music just got like that became on pills. It was like like extra sped up. I was like, nah, I don't want to sweat that hard.
Workout, for real.
And the docks was a time.
Yes.
Man, what?
Yeah, it was.
And what's Hammer Jacks?
I just saw it like you just hit a That's So Raven moment back.
Oh,
like,
Had no little flashback.
I seen a nigga in the docks drown a whole fifth of Patron.
What?
Yeah. And they had to carry him out the club.
I remember going when I was like in high school. So it was the high school night, I guess. There was no drinking, so.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, oh no, they was BYOB. You brought your own.
Yeah, no, it was like young I just remember it when I was young. I went probably after that too, but I remember like them young days. Like,
Did you get to make it to the tunnel or no?
the tunnel? What you
The
mean?
tunnel. Showing your age, Brain. You made
I
it to
did.
the tunnel?
No, I didn't either.
Oh. No.
Sorry.
No, I had to
me.
really. I had a strict curfew. I had to really
Wow.
fight for me to be out.
Oh.
Well, that says a lot
Shit,
about
we
me.
used to be in the docks at 5 in the morning. Be light outside.
Yeah, I had to lie. I had an overnight job, and I literally would tell my people, was like, "Yeah, I'm at work," and then I go out, like, scoop my homeboy, like, "Yeah, let's hit the club." Then like, "Yeah, let's hit the gas station afterwards."
Good old
But I got
days.
caught up one night. They tried to borrow my car, and he was like, "Yeah, we'll just come pick it up from your job." And I was like, "No, don't do that."
No.
Like, nah, y'all can't. They fixing the lot. Don't do that. They still came, and I got caught. Yeah, it was over.
Oh
Dang.
man.
Yeah.
Dang.
So do you think you like a better rapper or singer, or you just put it all together?
I would just say I'm just an artist because I
Okay.
can't really. I don't want to put me in a box. Like
Mhm.
2 years from now, honestly, I feel like my goal in music, especially with like my clothing brand being positive and just everything just being upbeat, I kind of want to move into and just the history of Baltimore. I want to move into more the direction of like house music and just stuff for like the clubs again, but like feel goods. Like
Yeah.
I want to make a song just as positive as "Follow Me." Like I want to
Yeah,
make my
I feel
own version
like
of "Follow Me."
house music.
That was fire.
Yes,
Yeah.
house music is just that like vibe of positivity. I feel like,
Right.
like
I feel like it's gonna make you dance. Like,
Yeah,
if you play Follow
exactly.
Me right now.
Yep. Everybody
good.
gonna be like,
Do you think there's a limit to like positive music, like in the rap lane? Because what was the guy from Chicago,
Chance the Rapper.
Chance the Rapper?
Chance the Rapper.
Ah,
Once he
yeah,
put
I
out
don't
that
want
positive stuff,
oh, he got changed.
yeah,
or
niggas
something.
was
He started
off
with
it.
acid. That's the crazy part.
That wasn't that positive though.
He was better than.
But then he went positive, and niggas was like, "We don't want to hear a whole album about your wife." And you
I
being
was
happy.
about to say, like, do you think because you're more of like a positive vibe like that, it can also hinder you, like in, I guess maybe in like the more limelight or that industry, like the Hollywood.
Definitely.
Or,
Yeah, that's
you
called
know,
stepping on a question.
Definitely, yeah.
not
Like
bad.
It's cool. You do it all the time.
to both of y'all's questions,
Just
I feel like that
Kinda piggyback.
would
Stop on 'em.
hinder me in a certain industry and what a certain type of like record label are looking for. Like, I feel like they
Yeah,
pump
okay.
a lot of the drugs and
Mhm.
the abusive content and all that in
Yeah.
the cycle and make that profitable. So I feel like honestly, it's just going to have to really be from the heart and not really wanting the fame and that forward.
Yeah.
But also create my own platform for it.
Right.
Whether
Yeah.
somebody else thinking it's cool. Like I really had to, for me to perform, I had to make my own fashion show and combine all these elements of myself to put that on. You know, so I got to just keep doing moments like that to bring out the people who think that's positive, who
Yeah.
think that's worth seeing and worth keep spreading.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Did he answer your question?
Yeah. Because mine was first though. You know, by all means, but
But I feel like he only said one answer, so he probably asked a similar question.
no, he just ain't get the yours yet because he forgot it.
Yes, he did. He just said that. He said it would hinder him from the industry and like being more of the fame and labels looking at him, you know, because they look more to push the drugs and stuff.
Oh, all right.
Yeah,
Thought that was
he
mine.
answered
My
both.
bad.
Maybe you just answered both in
Y'all
one
got gloves in
statement.
the back. Y'all be scrapping on it.
No. You know,
this is always us, you know. We just. But I just felt like I was adding on to his question. I didn't try to step on your question at all. And I was gonna ask too, when you made that your first logo, how did you just come up? I mean, did you just think of that name and then you like real quick when you got the board, like you already
No,
know
actually,
about
like
it?
right before that, I was like, so the riots had popped off, and it was just
Yeah.
on my heart. So I
Okay.
was just in the basement with my homeboy. We were chilling, and we was just like going over ideas. I'm like, I'm thinking this idea, and I'm like, love. It's gonna have love in it,
Love,
like Baltimore.
okay.
Like I want to have a play on Be More, like
Okay.
love something, be more. And then he's just like, love more, be more. That's it. And I'm like,
Okay.
hold on, that's it. Hold up.
That's right,
And then
yeah.
literally the next day, I just had to just go outside, draw the sign, and literally the next day I saw one of my friends who I went to school with in Pennsylvania post with a white lady and her son, a block down, like more in the Waverly area, who had the same exact sign as my cardboard sign.
What, they
No
stole
lie.
it?
They
What?
literally saw a picture of me, redid their signs, and hit the
Oh,
street the
hell
next
no.
day. So at that moment, I was like,
you patented
this
it?
is beautiful, but
Yeah.
let's go trademark.
Trademark and all that.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And it
That's
showed
dope.
that you're doing something right because somebody wanted to
That's
copy.
exactly-
You
Yeah,
feel me?
that was the
So-
moment I was like, oh, this is, it
Yeah.
chose me. I was like, all right,
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's
That's
my mission
dope.
now. Yeah.
And you
Okay.
paint on clothes and stuff too, right? You have
Mhm.
some custom stuff when you like where you paint on. I think you had a jean jacket
Yep.
that you was painting on. Okay.
Yeah,
So when
Is
you're
it-
painting, is it therapeutic for you?
definitely.
I love painting.
hmm
How do you feel about like mental? Like, what's your take on the mental health and therapy and all that for men and the Black community?
We all need it. Like, honestly, that's one of my goals this year is to really lock in with a new therapist
Okay.
and, you know, sort stuff from there. Because my song, That's Love, I say, you know, when you're working through your healing and you teach it to the children. And also, I have another line said, pretty much work on your mental health, and then hopefully it leads to generational wealth. And I'm just a firm believer in that. Like, I really feel like my life started to change after going to therapy and really digging deep on like childhood stuff and things that I just never thought about before, things that you cover up, things that you like, you just need to work on daily.
Yeah.
No matter what you've been through as a person, you have to like really work on yourself.
Yeah.
So, like, if therapy actually works, why people gotta just keep going? Like, if my car need an oil change, I take it to get the oil change,
Yeah.
and then it's fixed. Like, if I need a new engine,
But you always go get an oil change.
yeah, but
Every certain amount of
because the
months.
car runs out of oil, you know, it only can hold so much.
Yo, we only can hold so
Oh,
much.
so much. Yeah.
I guess you got me there.
Yeah.
I want
guess you got me
to answer that. So I feel like therapy like aligns you. Like, so how can I describe it? Like, say you're going to therapy because something happened and you're trying to heal from that. You heal, but then in life we're going to keep going through stuff. So what you going to wait till something else happens again? Let me get my therapist on the phone. But the therapist can help you through things before they happen, or even like I talk to my therapist weekly, right? So and I'm able to get things out, and I'm able just to do better and handle things better from talking to my therapist. And also, like, you don't want to keep like, a lot of us, we vent to our friends and stuff. So, and that can become a burden on our friends sometimes. But when you're talking to a therapist, you can avoid being a burden on your friends because you're getting those things out to your
And
therapist.
a non-biased opinion too.
That too. So we're always going to go through things. So it's good to keep the therapist on deck, even if you go once a month.
Yeah.
I just don't see my opinion, paying to talk to somebody. That is crazy to me. Like,
But they don't just talk. They still give you like ways to handle things. They can help you see a different perspective. So you go, oh, like look at yourself.
none of us are the same.
reflect.
So how does one person have the knowledge to handle everybody's problems?
So, did you play
Therapist?
sports?
Yeah, a little bit.
So think of your therapist as like a coach. Somebody just on your side to help you through mentally. Like,
Yeah, but a coach not good for every player on the team.
So do you know that it's recommended that therapists see therapists? So therapists have to see a therapist too because of all of the things that they take on.
Well, that's like the when it was COVID, right? And the people who actually worked in the hospitals, they had to get the COVID shot because it was required to work there. So they gotta see a therapist because it's required to be a therapist to see a therapist.
No,
it's mandatory.
It's not required.
why you had to say it like that?
It's recommended.
No, it's required.
You're talking about the shot?
Yes. If you worked in the nursing field,
Right.
you had to get the shot or you got to get another job.
Did you really have to, though? Did people really know their rights? Because I worked at Johns Hopkins and they tried to tell me that. And guess what? I wrote a letter on my religion. And guess what? I didn't have to get it.
So you just admitting to everybody that, never mind, but yeah.
Oh no, yeah, I definitely. Yeah,
No, it's
for real.
the truth, though.
I said
It's
that.
not
I did that too. for my
religious
job.
beliefs.
Some people, some jobs, they ain't caring nothing about that religious beliefs.
And guess what?
You gonna get it or you ain't.
And guess what? They violate it because it's a law that people
And once you got to come in with these real documents, then it's a law. Oh, your ass was lying.
No, baby. This was a letter that I wrote. It wasn't no fake document.
Okay, you talking about your one situation. I'm talking about the other situations where you had to bring in a document showing that this is my religion.
What document? Like, where would
You gotta,
from your church?
you gotta go to the church, the mosque, somebody. They need papers.
But guys, like I said, John Hopkins is a big company. You feel me? So it's like I said, I wrote my own letter. Like, I'm telling you that this is my belief. You didn't need no church, no letter from the church.
When they get that personal, they like, all right, we don't want to get into all that. Leave.
Yeah, I mean, but a lot of people this is what I'm saying. A lot of people are brainwashed and they don't know their rights. That's what I'm trying to say. You feel me? They just go with it, because Baltimore City tried to do the same thing to me. Like, you know, like make me get the vaccine, because at the time I was working for Baltimore City and Johns Hopkins. They tried to do the same thing, make me get it. But I know somebody else that no, they didn't. They tried to say, if you don't get it by this date, you're going to be fired. But like I said, they didn't get fired. They was just pressuring people to get it.
Yeah, as long as I guess the majority get it, that's all they care about. Because
the majority didn't even really have, quote unquote, have to get it. But
they know that they're going to.
People are so brainwashed in corporate America that they just go for anything.
They just go with
I'm gonna lose my job. You're not gonna lose your damn job, yo. Like,
yeah, but they control people by fear. So it's like, oh, if you don't do this, you're gonna lose your job. And they're just like, all right, I'll get it. But they don't put the time in to be like, well, what can I do to like avoid getting it if I don't feel comfortable with getting it? They know we just gonna follow and fall in line. That's it.
How many people didn't get the shot and was laughing at everybody else who got it?
Yo, that's silly.
I thought we was doing.
I didn't get it.
I ain't got a shot now.
Oh yeah. See how we got all the way here from therapy?
But question for you.
What up?
So did you ever want to go to therapy?
Nah.
Are you opposed to it? Like somebody offered, or if your girl wanted to go to therapy, would you not go?
I just don't. I don't see me laying up on a couch like, yeah, doc, like this happened today. All right, now take about $300-$400 out my pocket. Like, no.
Therapy
want to never try. He's one of them.
Most of the time in therapy in my life, I found a way to get it for free. There's really resources out there.
I was about to say that too. Oh, I'm glad that he said that. So if it was offered, not to cut you off, hold that thought. If it was given to you for free, would you be up to it? Because you made it seem like it was because you had to pay someone.
Okay. You ever been to court?
Yes.
All right. So would you rather have a public defender or a paid lawyer?
I'm glad that you said that, because some paid lawyers are shitty.
The value in therapy.
Some paid lawyers are shitty. Okay.
Yeah, well, hopefully you do your research and get a lawyer that you think ain't shitty. That's why you're paying for them, right?
But it'd be the pro bono people who really care.
It could be, yes.
My free therapist, they cared about me. They was really genuinely checked in with you.
How you know?
They was black, and I could tell.
Oh, okay.
So that's what I also search for too. Like people I really know I'm gonna connect with. For a while, I just mainly will look for like black therapists. But now I try to look for a black male, because I've honestly been getting like opinions from black women in my life, and as a male, I just really want to like more sternness and just like real perspective in that way, and a healthier perspective from a male in that way. So I feel like that's my next journey in therapy. Speaking of Miss Williams.
Dang, he going through something.
No edit.
Mental illness is different than
really
niggas
live,
man.
You're live in Baltimore
City. If you came up in Baltimore, you live in Baltimore now, you need therapy, yo. It's real.
So, you said something really good, right? You said that coming into the new year, you're looking for a new therapist. Now, could you tell us why you are seeking a new therapist instead of going back to your old therapist?
Oh, because my last therapist was through like a free resource.
Okay.
And pretty much with that, there are a lot of those people are like still going to school, and like they're still transitioning. So pretty much my therapist believed she had a baby, and she was like going to the next stage for her schooling. So I was getting a new person. Either in that program I would get a new therapist, or I would pretty much be released.
Was the baby yours?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
No,
So-
the way you said it, I believe she had a baby.
So-
Like, what you mean you believe? You don't know? Like,
no.
So, could you share that resource with people that are looking for the free therapist?
It was a 1-800 number. I don't know it right offhand, but I could probably send it in something. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
might
yeah.
can put it in the
Cool. Appreciate that, because there's some people out here that
that don't know
you
that
know, just might not, are open to it, but just don't want to pay for it.
Yeah,
So we want to
yeah.
fix that.
And
We
E,
gonna
did
fix you, yo.
me? Well, no, she said some people was open to it, so she wasn't talking about me.
So
Damn.
I know the show is about him, but can I ask you a question?
Well, it is about him, but sure.
Yeah.
I mean, is that okay with you?
Yeah, let's
I'm sorry.
Yeah, hot seat on him.
So you know, a lot of us. He said that a lot of people in Baltimore City, mainly all of us, probably need some type of therapy. You grew up in Baltimore City, okay? Did you experience any type
He
of
said yes for the
traumatizing
Spotify.
situations?
I think we all have growing up in Baltimore City. It's
Okay.
very traumatizing.
Yeah, very much so. So, and even in your adult life, you don't think that, do you think that you're healed and everything is good with you?
No, I think that, we all go through things, but like as a man, like sometimes you just gotta keep pushing, just,
We
get
gotta
over
break
it,
that stigma.
Yeah.
We gotta break that
He's
stigma.
still strong.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
sometimes you just gotta,
that's where
you
it
gotta
starts.
roll with the punches sometimes,
No, that's-
or you could duck and weave, but you gotta fight back.
We gotta break that stigma.
You think so?
Yeah, because
I don't think
I mean, I think that's a good way to think where you got to keep pushing, but there's still always, you can't just hide it and sweep it under the rug. It can still affect you even though you're just pushing through.
That was the fight back part. Like, we ain't trying to sweep
So-
under. We trying, dodge, we fight back, Ain't nobody just saying be a punching bag.
Yeah, of course.
So do you think that some of your traumas, do you think that you a punching bag, do you think that other people might feel like they're a punching bag dealing with you?
Dealing with me? I don't know. You probably had to ask those other people. I wouldn't know.
You wouldn't know if you're a puncher.
So you don't think that you're ever a difficult person?
I think that everyone is difficult because
Everyone?
we're not monolithic.
Okay, Vilari.
I like that.
Okay, well, I'm just.
Look that word up. Hold up.
I'm not saying you.
Monolithic.
No, I'm cool.
No, I'm not saying you in particular, but I think that sometimes when people don't get the proper help that they need from things that have transpired in their life, that it kind of trickles down on other people. Like the things that person, not you, have went through, it trickled down on other people because you have not healed from that thing that you're going through, and you think that you're good, but it's like you're really not.
Right. And I would say for those people, if you feel as though someone's going through something and it's trickling down on you, remove that person from your life.
Okay.
Can we get a touche?
Okay.
Okay, touche.
I just
Yeah, so take a
So
shot
what-
at removing people that's
so what
toxic.
happens if you're the problem?
Girl, this is not about me. Like, we can therapize me another time.
Therapize.
No, it's fine. I can talk to him. I'm
Therapize.
sorry. What advice do you
my
have
gosh.
for people? I don't know if you ever seen this before. And like I said, this ain't no shots to you. What happens when, like you say, you can get rid of those people, but what happens if you just keep being a problem, like everywhere you go? Like,
If you keep being that's a difficult question.
Yeah, I don't know how that's a question.
I'm a.
Rephrase it.
You might have, I don't know if you experienced it, but I've seen people like this where you keep maybe losing friends, and it might be a thing where you might just need a new set of friends. But some people might look at it like, no, you the problem because you keep losing friends or whatever. You know what I mean? So,
I mean, honestly, if you're doing right and you actually healing, you might lose the most friends. That might be like the most loneliest. Feel like one of the most loneliest times. Like healing ain't easy.
right.
Honestly, being I'm 34 now. I was the type of person like in school and certain phases of my life. I was very popular. Was out every night. Had all these friends. Had so many people to text and call and through now. Like now, it's like I got like 2 homeboys. You know, maybe 1 or 2 real people to really call when I'm down and out. So that's why I need a therapist, because it's like I ain't talking to nobody on the rally. Like, nobody knowing about my life all the time.
I love that answer though.
Yeah.
Sometimes healing, you'll lose more friends just healing.
For real.
And so,
Right.
I had to lose a lot of the homies over the last years, man, and that hurt. I still think about them on a regular.
Yeah.
It's like the love is not lost. It's just like I had to love myself more.
Right.
Yeah.
And
for sure.
I'm gonna be honest with you, I really asked that for me because I feel like that's a stage that I'm going through in my life, and it hurts, but it's bittersweet. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So when you are healing, it gets lonely.
Yeah, fact.
It does.
well, I think you're a beautiful person, and fuck them people,
Thank
all of them.
Fuck 'em. Fuck 'em.
Say we ride over here. All right, yeah.
Except for that one little fine home girl you got now. If you talking about home girl,
Which one?
I'm joking. I don't know.
But yeah, healing is a lonely road, and I'm glad that we touched that, because when people see this, they need to know that if you're in the process of healing and you're losing some friends, don't think that nothing is wrong with you. This is just the process.
Definitely.
But being as though this is All Things Go podcast and you're an artist, we're gonna need some type of bars or something, bro. You gotta give us something, you know.
I thought he said we wasn't
Or
doing
you
that
can do
no
a
more.
song that you have, right?
No freestyles.
Oh no!
This year
freestyle.
we not doing
Unless
no
you
freestyle.
can freestyle.
No, we not doing no
Oh,
freestyle.
that's why
okay.
when you said I thought
Okay.
we wasn't doing that no more.
No, I'm
Okay,
saying
no.
you can rap something you already wrote,
Yeah, we want to see
song
this
you got
look,
out,
too. I wanna
but
see
we
it
not
on
doing
the
no
camera.
freestyles on All Things Go podcast no more.
No more.
No more.
I like one of
Respect.
those songs
Respect.
that he did at the fashion show. I think he was just saying a few lines from that.
Okay,
I don't
yeah.
want to hear no Mabel. I got the white table. I'm able. We not doing that. Not this year. Spit a song, some
New
shit
year,
you wrote.
new us.
I don't care if you read it out your phone this year. Nothing.
Nothing freestyle.
Whew.
There you go.
I get that though. No, I swear. Because you put people on the spot, it's like, oh, this ain't swaying.
And then I want people to look their best too. You feel me? Like,
Yeah.
Freestyles I like.
anywho.
Yo, I love all the perspectives on this show. It's just like y'all together is like
Thank you.
a pot of gumbo or something.
Appreciate it.
Love me some gumbo.
That
I just
sounds
came
good
from
right now. Damn.
I had that gumbo. Ooh, so good, so good.
But yeah, bars.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's up with some positive
We ready.
bars? We ready.
Why you put him in a box though?
I
Why
was
they gotta
saying,
be positive bars though? Why he can't just rap what he wanna rap?
All right, my bad.
Don't put that man in
You
a box.
do you.
Yeah,
You do
yeah.
you, boo.
Whatever's
You
on
do
his
you, boo.
heart. You know, we've been talking about a lot.
Yeah, it's positive. Okay, great.
this is my song Fly.
Okay.
I am the light, I am the wind, I have the sight to look within, to muster the might. It takes the fight, the evil and curses and blight. Reverse the hatred and strife. Use what's rooted in me. Bloom my blessings and light. Take all the light. Use it to reveal the secrets and spite. It's bigger than I. Actually, it's bigger than I am, my guy. The government are guiding, my guy. You just look up in the skies, my guy. You would just see why, my guy. We were supposed to fly, my guy. Ancestors alive, my guy. But their oppression won't win. If so, they wouldn't have to try so hard, my God. It's bigger than us. This is my statement to waking us up. It's infinite space and time, and there's no use of us just taking it up. This was just food for thought. Now I'm just plating it up. Don't leave a tip. I'm chicken it up. Translation: I don't give a fuck. Don't light me up one.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't want like that.
Are you a fan of Lecrae?
Yeah, he cool. I like his positive messaging. It's funny though, because I it's just a weird box to be a positive guy and then still be in the music lane. Because it's like sometimes I know what you mean. Like you do get categorized like a Chance the Rapper or so
Like a square.
I get it. I get it.
No, ain't nobody say that.
No, I'm just saying that's what people like.
Well, I don't know.
Like, you
'Cause
know,
he's
the
still from
conscious
Chicago.
No, I like him. I like Lecrae.
It's a very thin line
You don't know who
between corny
Lecrae is.
I
and
have
positive,
when he
I
first
would say
came
that.
out. I haven't
Yeah.
heard from him lately,
Yeah.
but
What
yeah,
kind of music he do?
he was like a Christian rapper.
Oh, you know about him. Go ahead.
Yeah.
He's still,
I just
Forrest
wanted to
Frank
shout
is
out
good.
that
Y'all
guy.
ever
Yeah, he
heard?
still do Christian rap.
Y'all
That's all
haven't
he do.
heard Forrest Frank? You should.
No.
You should listen to him too. Like
be in the forest.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah, but he a white boy, but he do Christian rap. But I really like his songs. Like he's really good. And I listen to it in the gym sometimes. It's like hype too, so I can get like positive and hype or whatever.
And they trying to make you into a Christian rapper. I just asked you.
Yo, that's
like,
crazy.
No, I was
like,
saying for the vibe though. Like
it's a
it's still
borderline
positive,
between
though.
positive and corny.
Oh yeah,
But
yeah.
when you go Christian and positive, and I feel like the corny meter just gets high. It can go higher.
Yeah, but
So it's a very good balance.
I'm gonna let you hear a
balance as
song.
well.
Yeah,
I believe you, Forrest Frank.
Yeah, no, seriously,
Yeah.
like I mean, it's not too
He would
like
get points if he in the
God,
Forest,
you know,
though.
yeah,
Yeah.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
He probably from like he looked like he
because
got
his
a
name
mullet or
sound like
something.
he's
I don't
chopping
know.
trees down.
Yeah. I mean, I guess that's
Yeah,
his
that's
name.
what I
I don't know, but no, he. I like his music, and me and my daughter, we be listening to it. It just brings our energy up. So whatever it bring my energy up, that's what music I like.
Yeah.
Like I need,
Damn.
positive.
Hey, wait, you ain't told us no
energy.
topic questions?
Also, can we see this hoodie? What's going on?
Yeah,
What's the
so
message
this from
on the hoodie?
Love Looks Good on You.
Okay. You. And he got the U.
YEWU.
We from
Okay, we
Baltimore.
from Baltimore.
It's a whole sweatsuit. You can find it on my website, LOVEMOREBMORE.com.
Yes. I like the ashy, like grayish kind of black.
It's a vintage wash.
Okay.
And then we have an extra logo. We dripped you out on this one. We got
Okay.
a lot of logo.
And got
this
some on the
logo,
hoodie.
got that for protection from all the hate.
Okay.
You know,
I like that.
you showing off love. You're going to get some hate, but we got you on that. We're going to reflect that back to them.
What I always say, if you ain't getting no haters, you ain't doing it right. And this is like a glitter. Is it like glitter?
Yeah, it's a silver 3M reflective. So literally, you'll be shining in the streets. If you do any active activities,
dope.
you riding a dirt bike, you ride your bike in the bike lane, which I hate.
Smart. That's smart.
And it's not like a girly. It's not like a girly glitter. It's like a.
It's like
unisex.
yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I like that. I'm getting me a sweatsuit set. I'm getting a whole set.
And you can also grab the Ravens Jet on the website as well. So
okay, is that's vinyl or paint?
It's actually DTF. Yeah.
Okay. I don't even know.
Wow.
Got like the transfer.
Yeah.
Oh, what's that mean?
It's just straight onto the fabric.
Oh, so you didn't like press it?
You press it.
You press it.
Yeah. It's quicker.
That's how you would.
Yeah. Quicker, less
like
material.
dye it or something.
With this, it's like literally like being like you gotta weed it and take out different pieces.
So you do all that, or you have like a manufacturer?
Nah, I do a lot. I'm very hands on with my brand.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
you an artist.
weeding out is a bitch. You gotta little.
I know. I did that before.
Yeah.
I did do that.
Yeah, I did it.
Okay.
That's why DTF. Just
So
press it right on.
So you do all the work on your clothes.
Yeah.
No. Okay, but you do have a vendor that you get like the actual shirts and stuff?
And then I also have like other resources. Like sometimes I go to somebody else's shop. And I got like bigger orders and stuff. I process out. You go through them.
Okay.
Yeah.
So do you have children?
No.
Okay.
I'm working.
You working on it?
Working on it.
Okay, so you got somebody you working on it with.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got a partner.
So we got like a little question, being as though y'all working on that.
Yeah.
Do you feel as though you will be any less turned on watching the baby come out of the vagina?
No, but I feel like that is a changing experience. Like that's
it happens. Like
it's
the
like
alien scene.
a little bit traumatizing.
Yeah.
Like damn, because you can rip down there.
Yeah, but some men might think like, God dang, like she still could feel this dick after all that baby came out that pussy.
But it's like are you there to be a father, a partner, or you just there to fuck?
You kind of there for all three, right? That come with being a father and a partner.
Yeah,
like,
so you also just gotta balance out
come.
when you ain't just fucking, you still gotta just put the extra into being a father and being a partner and really supporting them while their body got ripped in half. Because we couldn't do it, yo. We would not be able to do it.
Something come out of I don't know. That's crazy.
And then the more I grew up, I realized how like it affects the body. Like women can lose their hair and so much during pregnancy, and like
your
the mental health is crazy.
You can leave your teeth.
Yeah, because when
nutrients.
Yeah, when I first got pregnant, that's how I knew, because I was chewing on ice, leaving. I was drinking. I didn't know I was pregnant.
Did you eat your placenta?
No, I did not. I didn't even see it. They asked me, did I want to see it? I said no.
No,
but
I
had a C-section.
Huh? You're supposed to put that back up in you.
I know that's powerful. I know people do like.
Yeah, you're supposed to eat it because it's all the nutrients that came out.
I know that, but the way my brain and everything, I'm good.
Put that in some applesauce.
Ew.
I'm good. I'll get my nutrients other ways. Damn, that's made me threw off what I was saying, man. Shit.
Would you eat the placenta?
I mean, can I have it like fried or hot sauce?
That's some hot sauce.
Like your eggs. Right?
Yeah.
Fried hot. Ketchup and hot sauce, salt and pepper. I mean,
sure.
if it's good, I guess, but it would probably make me sick to my stomach. I have a weak
Breast milk?
stomach.
I don't know.
Oh yeah, would you?
I think I had a little bit before, and it wasn't all that.
I would try it. I ain't get that.
Yeah.
I think I might have tried mine, but it didn't taste good.
Yeah.
Like, not saying it's like nasty. It just didn't have no. I don't know. I don't remember.
But like, if
I
my
just
chick
remember
had the baby and she wanted me to eat the placenta with her, you know, to help her eat it, you know, I eat it with her. Why not? Fuck it. I done ate a lot of nasty bitches' food, so it can't be that bad. Sure.
Oh yeah, we had this conversation too the other day. So if your partner couldn't cook, would you be okay? Would you work with them and just be like, it's okay?
Probably not. No, I ain't gonna hold you. Like, cause I still in my relationship now. I'm the prominent cooker in the house. Like I'm always cooking.
Okay.
But if she can't hold me down at any point, I'm like, I'm tapped out. That's a problem.
Is she white?
My partner?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Black woman.
Because you did that stint in PA. So.
No. That's a good question though. That's real
and you didn't say she couldn't cook. Never mind.
Strictly black women over here.
Oh, okay.
He say pro-black. He say pro-black. Yes,
I'm with the.
Okay.
But I know you try to cook with the white demons out there in college, though.
I live many lives.
And I'm glad that you said that, because when we were talking about that yesterday about not black men, but men that can cook.
Mm-hmm.
Like a man that can cook is a beautiful thing to have.
Yeah, and even want to cook, because maybe they can, but they just don't want to. Or they never
like
tried.
A black man that can
You're
cook.
like, I'm gonna just order out. She could just cook for me. Like, you might have a secret talent we don't know about. Give it a try, and then try to cook.
But I feel like it's balance. You gotta make balance in your relationship, though.
Definitely.
Even if somebody like great at doing whatever, you still gotta just help that person out.
Yeah, right. Because they might it might wear them out and stuff. Like tired of cooking and switch off roles. That's why I feel like the like relationships are dynamic more so, because like with this 50-50 stuff and all that. I mean, somebody could be doing something more in one area, but lacking in the other. That's where the other can pick up, and it may just change percentages all throughout different aspects.
No. 50-50 is always about money. We ain't talking about who doing the dishes, who taking the trash out.
That's how that's for me. That's what I think
it's about money.
Well, to the whole...
To the women's.
When it's 50-50, it's 50-50 everything.
Okay.
Everything, like...
As in, like... Again, as in, like, you know, I just feel
like we can't even put an actual percentage on it. Like,
it's not a percent.
Always
when
changing.
I say half and half, I mean equal. That's what I'm saying. Like, as in, like,
with everything though. That's hard
not everything. I'm saying equal as in being fair. As in, like, your man might do the fixings on your car. You feel me? But the woman's not going to do that. But there's some other things in the house that the woman does that the man ain't going to do. So,
but there are women out here who do fixings on cars as well. There are women.
I'm not saying that it's not. I'm just saying that it's just equal in a relationship. Some things, you just help each other out. Whatever that looks like, you just help each other out. That's perfect.
So do you believe in gender roles?
No.
Oh man, cause I just think she lying. But all right, I mean that's cool.
Can we get the definition? You gotta learn something about it.
No, time out, because you just said the man could go and fix the car. That is a gender role. The fact that you just said that the man could go do it.
I'm saying
that was
a lot of times that's how it is. But I know some women that will YouTube some shit and figure that car shit out.
Yeah, I know how to change the tires.
I said that every relationship.
You don't know how to change the tires.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
I have a picture of me doing it literally when I was like 18.
You know I put a spare on.
Okay.
That's not changing the tire, but go ahead.
I don't know how to do both people.
No.
I'm gonna just let y'all know that.
You don't take
I'm a
the
firm
lug nut
believer
and all
in sending
that.
the people to the
That's putting a spare on. Changing the tire is taking it off the actual rim and putting a new tire on there. You change the tie. That's already put together. That's putting a spell
Excuse
on.
me for I don't know the
Baby,
whatever.
No, I'm just telling
let me
you.
tell you something about me.
But
They
I know
get
how to put a
offensive about
spare
it.
on. All right, if I'm broke down on the road and nobody can help me, even though I got AAA, I can do it if I needed to. If it was like nobody around.
And like, babe, some women don't know how to mount a TV on their wall, baby. I did that in my house. You feel me? So that's what I'm saying. Like, it just depends on the dynamics of your relationship. You feel me?
Yeah, what in your skill set or whatever you like to do.
Yeah, because I'm gonna do some quote unquote manly things that the world looks to as manly, but you know, to each his own.
Teach us
The
something.
TV's still up there, right?
Yes,
All
absolutely. Yeah.
right. Is there anything else you want to get to the people before we close this one out, man?
Once again, Baltimore people go to therapy, including myself. Go to my website, www.lovemorebmore.com. Follow my Instagram at lovemorebmore. I'll be dropping more content. I'll be dropping more events and more things. And hopefully, I'll see these guys.
Oh,
Yes.
for sure.
Thank you.
So we came out,
me.
showed
What's
love.
wrong with you?
It was definitely fun.
Yeah, come support anytime for
That's
sure.
love.
Yeah, that's what's That's love. Hey,
Yeah.
isn't it snapping? Hey,
But on that note,
Hey,
it's been another episode of All Things Go Podcast from E.
DJ Ashton.
please.
Ash, love.
See ya. Love.
Love.
All right, good.
Dope. That was dope.
Yes.